Okay, so for this page, I'll be drawing an alien, a gigantic, massive alien, and his face is being stretched in all sorts of directions. This is a pretty full page here, about 85%. The left side is mostly blank, and then the right side has a lot of cross-hatching. Later on, a few different spheres, a lot of different bubbly-looking shapes that you might see underwater or in space floating around. So this is definitely a full page we have here today. I started out with this drawing thinking that I was going to draw a bunch of aliens, but it's really just one small head and then tentacles that are dangling down. So it's not really, there's not a lot of aliens, there's just one guy. And it doesn't even really look like an alien. It looks more like some kind of cybernetic entity or a cross between the two, but I like how it turned out. It's okay. I could have done better with the alien face, though. I feel like I've made a lot of aliens in my old sketchbooks. If you look back at some of my older sketchbooks, you'll see that there's a lot of plants and alien hybrids, and they're just a little bit better, so I want to get back into drawing aliens. There's a few different looking areas of this page. On the bottom you have more organic looking shapes like vines or stems from flowers, some kind of organic looking plant, and it's growing. The alien's growing from the plant, I guess. And on the top there's the bubble. It's look like an underwater volcano that's bubbling to the surface. And I wanted to make more straight lines that are curved and all are right next to each other in a uniformed fashion. We're going to make more aliens, draw a lot more. In fact, that's all that I'm going to draw from now on. I'm done drawing anything else. We're just going to do aliens and abstract shapes. No, but I like abstract drawings. It's fun. And really, there's no bad time to make an abstract drawing. It's always the perfect time to draw in an abstract way. But we will try some other things out, draw a little bit differently every once in a while. So this sketchbook is almost done. It feels like there's about 16 or 17 pages left. Basically done. So we might do a sketchbook flip through. Possibly. So what does this drawing actually mean? Well, it can be interpreted in a few ways. Of course, you have this alien guy here. He's getting his face stretched and melted off in different directions. I'm not sure if this is what happened. What did he do? Was he just minding his own business and the alien squad has just picked him up and put him into this torture chamber? Or is this of his own doing? I'm not sure. Has this alien broken through the fabric of the universe? Is he speeding through the cosmos as we speak? Or is he just getting his face melted off by some strange alien plant from another world? Maybe it could be all of those things, or maybe nothing. Of course, this is the Art Monarch universe. Anything is possible, and anything that can happen will happen. It's only a matter of time, and if you're not ready for it, you might just explode or something. So that's the universe on this page. That is the world that we have built up of intergalactic beings. And we might build upon this idea, but that's what we did here today. Pretty good, fairly okay drawing. It took a little longer than I wanted it to. I planned on just doing maybe 2 hours, but it's like maybe like 4.5 hours altogether, because I stop drawing and then I go back and forth, but it is what it is, whatever. I could have done better with the cross-hatching on the right. I also could have stippled a little more, added more dots. I like how that looks. I really don't stipple enough, just putting dots next to each other. It looks pretty nice. I kind of forget to do that. There's a lot of techniques that I haven't really used in a long time. And when I make these drawings, sometimes I'll be like, hey, I remember that I used to make those kinds of lines and those patterns. But that is all for this drawing. Thanks for watching, and it has been a pleasure drawing with you.